845, Varsity man up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field.
Hello everyone, Justin Rodriguez here with the Varsity 845 Spring Show. Of course, we have another great edition lined up for you this week. I headed to Kingston to talk with the Kingston girls lacrosse team's talented group of midfielders. The Tigers go 5 deep in the midfield. Just another reason why, once again, Kingston is the favorite in Section 9 Class A. Then it's a double dip in Goshen. I talked with ace prospect Quinn Carpenter and Goshen's softball team, making it work this year despite low numbers. So let's get to it. Most lacrosse teams are lucky to have 1 or 2, maybe 3 solid midfielders. Kingston, the Tigers are rolling 5 deep with talented players Sydney Parker, Lauren Kwasnowski, Danielle Diakovo, Kaylee Jansen, and Ali Badalato, all making plays all over the field. Why don't we let the girls introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about what they do.
Hi, my name is Danielle Diakovo. I'm a junior, and when I'm out in the field, I like to play hard, be aggressive, and do as best as I can.
Lauren Kwasnowski, senior. When I'm on the field, my role is to transition the ball as quickly as possible, and I look to distribute the ball to other players.
Sydney Parker, senior. When I'm out on the field, I could try my best and help my team out as much as I can.
Ali Badalato, I'm a junior, and when I'm out there, I just like to shut things down and intercept any ball I can.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Jansen. I'm a sophomore. When I'm on the field, I like to play hard defense on the field.
Through Kingston's 18-4 win over Minisink Valley on Monday, the 5 players had combined for 27 goals and 15 assists. The group hopes to help the Tigers to their 6th straight Section 9 Class A title. Only Kwasnowski and Parker are seniors. Diakovo, Badalato, and Jansen all return next year, so opponents will have to deal with most of this crew for a while. Kwasnowski talked about Kingston's very own Fab Five.
A lot of teams in our section aren't used to the aggressive attack that we put on, and we come out and are straightforward and give them a little push. So, I don't know, it's a fight. I think we're a hard team to come up against.
Great job by the Fab Five, and good luck the rest of the way. This year, the Gladiators are down in numbers, but still intent on getting the job done. Just ask second baseman Cara Vettery.
Well, just with like practices, we do throw people in different spots just to fill the field. So people are throwing in different spots a couple times.
With players sick and hurt, Goshen had to play 1 game, a win over Burke Catholic, with just 10 players. Goshen coach Tom Gilbert said the team maxes out at 13 players. Still, he's had to be creative. He recruited Steph Kushner to give the team depth, and all she does is run the bases. She's a great team player. In previous years, Goshen had about 17 players, Gilbert said. With low JV numbers, Gilbert can't bring up anyone from that squad. Why the dip in numbers? Gilbert said kids are, quote, just doing other things. He said the spring season can be a challenge for any team in any sport with senior trips, proms, and graduation. Still, Goshen isn't going down quietly. Goshen entered Tuesday's game against Saugerties 2-0. Of course, we'll keep track of the Gladiators this season. We wrap up the show with our Q&A with Goshen pitcher Quinn Carpenter. Carpenter, a 6'5" righty, has a scholarship to play at East Carolina next year. He could even be selected in June's Major League Draft. Carpenter had a breakout summer, getting clocked at 92 miles per hour at some showcases. Here's my interview with Quinn Carpenter.
Tell me what it's like when you go out there and you see, scouts looking at you, being at the games just to watch you pitch.
Oh, it definitely gets my heart pumping. I like to know that people are coming out to watch me, and it's definitely interesting just to see what they contact me with before and after the games and stuff.
Okay. Now they talk about sometimes when a player will see the radar gun, he might put a little pressure on himself or throw too hard. And how do you just make sure you avoid that and just stay in your zone?
Well, over the summer I saw it a lot, and I've kind of taught myself to just stay composed and just kind of block it out of my mind. When I'm up on the mound, it's just basically me and my catcher, and I'm just throwing.
Okay. Now for you, I know you're going to East Carolina. You have the scholarship. Is there any circumstance that you might think if you get drafted, going into the minors right away out of high school?
Yes, absolutely. It all depends on if they give me the right price.
Okay. And for you also, what would be the one team, if you could pick any team, one or two teams to draft you, who would it be?
Yankees or the Red Sox.
Okay. And just tell me about your pitches. What do you throw? And if you want to tell us a little bit about your arsenal, if you will.
Well, I throw a four-seam fastball, throw a curveball, slider, cutter, and a changeup. Changeup's basically just a split-finger fastball. Just kind of takes a little bit off the pitch, drops out a little bit. Cutter I'm kind of working on right now. Just kind of go inside on the lefties. And my curveball and my slider, basically two of my put-away pitches that I've been working on for a while now that I really like.
Okay, and just to wrap up, who are some of the pitchers growing up and even now that you like to watch, and why?
Pettit from the Yankees. He's got so much about him that I enjoy. He's very hardworking, big and tall, lengthy like me, so I kind of try to learn a lot from him. And that's basically it.
Carpenter can certainly pitch, and you have to love the ice in his ears and the shades. Keep throwing the heat, Quinn, and good luck. Well, that's it for this edition of the Varsity 845 Spring Show. This is your host, JRod, signing off. See you next week.
My town, yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, Varsity man up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war.
I said it's game time, so it's time to score. If you're not playing to win,